Hello, 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 hello. How are you? This is Els, and I'm coming to you from Bemis Crafty Corner. And today we're going to play the not so family friendly feud. Today is the 10th. 8/10. God, where is the year going, guys? We are only 4 months till the end of the year. Can you believe that? Hi, Kitty. How are you? Oh, all right. Let's get some cards. Hello, Miss Edna. Hello, Maggie. Hello, Steffi G. Oh, how we doing? Hi, Francis. Carla. Hi, Jamie. Nobody wants to see that. They all say good morning to you, but nobody wants to see that. I know. It's your urge to show everybody your tushy. You're gonna knock over all the glue. Is that's the plan? Okay. Surviving. Hi, honey. What you doing? I'm just hanging out, Mama. Yeah, I'm gonna groom you now because you need to be groomed. Apparently, I need to be groomed. Yeah. You need to get down. Yeah, you do. You need to get down. I know you get it into your head that being up here is important when the blue light is on. I know. I know. But it's not. You're not supposed to be up here. You can be up here when the blue light is off. You know it. You're just being a turd. You're just being a little turd. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I know. I know. You're so neglected. You're such a neglected little putty cat. Yes, you are. Nobody loves you. You don't get no treats. Yeah, I know. Go ahead. Put your head down. No? Okay. Just okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Little scratches. Okay. Oh, fat bags. Okay. You're pathetic. Do you know that? Look at that. Mommy got blue paint all over the board and I didn't clean it off yet. We're gonna have to get that cleaned off because otherwise the board's gonna look like the other side. I know he's starving, right? Hi, Christine. Yeah, he's starved. The poor baby. Look at him. He's just so neglected and he's starving. Look at that. Oh, his little fat bag. It's starving. He's like, shut up, mother. I know, right? Should get him his OnlyFans. His very own. You should have an OnlyFans page. Yeah, so people can come and watch you get petted and show off your fat bags. And if it was your channel, you could show them your rump if you want to. Yeah, you could. You could just stick it right in the camera. I wouldn't care because it's your page. All right. It is time for you to get down, though. Yeah, I need you to get down. Well, I can't write on you, and I can't write underneath you, and you're just big enough that you take up all the space. You take up all the space. You're a fatty. A fatty, I tell you. A fatty, a fatty, a fatty. Look at that fat back. Okay, it's time for you to go. Come on, get down. Go on. Here's your knee. Let's go. Get down. Thank you. Yeah, keep going. Thank you. All righty. Now I gotta get the little shit out. Clean the desk up again. Okay. All right, guys. Let's do those things that YouTube makes me do. He just slid across the room on a pile of paper. He stepped on it and just shoop. Now I gotta clean that mess up. Anyone can play. All answers must be given prior to the stop. Answers after the stop will not be counted. I will give you a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When my finger leaves the screen and I watch live on YouTube just like you, I will hit stop. Harry, you're annoying. And it looks like this. And I'm going to now go over and go live on YouTube. Close that. Go here. And this. There we go. Mute that. Go to live chat. Here we go. Answers are scored based on your ranking. So if you get the top answer, you get 5 points, so on and so forth down the list. If there's more than 5 answers, anything from the 5th answer down is a point. Each player's their own team. No Googling is allowed. So if you Google it and you get a different answer, tough ta-tas. It's not going to happen. Weekly prizes as well as monthly prizes are awarded in the event of a tie. Ties are decided using a random number generator in your place on the leaderboard. It must hit your number exactly in order for you to be declared the winner. You must be subscribed to my channel, have no outstanding unpaid orders, and provide me with some shipping information. And this game is open to everyone, but only those in the continental United States are eligible for physical prizes. If you live outside of the U.S., I will give you a digital. Now he just thinks that's fun, and he keeps going over there and getting on that stack of paper and sliding off. He's going to make a huge mess because he thinks it's fun. All right, so we're going to play 10 rounds of the not so family friendly feud, and at the end we're going to be playing a all or nothing 5-point question, just for the extra 5 points. So here we go. Name something you'd be embarrassed to do around a new partner. Name something you would be embarrassed to do around a new partner. Name something you'd be embarrassed to do around a new partner. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, there's your stop. Number 1 answer here is fart. Number 2 is poop. 3 is undress. 4 is burp. And 5 is pick your nose. I want you to know 49 people said fart. Hi, Tammy. All right, let's go up to the top. I have Miss Janie with an I. She gets the nickel. All right, then we have Miss Edna. Who else? Steffi. Christine. Maggie. Francis. Carla. And Miss Tammy. And everybody gets the nickel. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Everybody. Okay, here we go. Name something that couples say they do not get enough of. Name something that couples say they do not get enough of. You were just in a mood, aren't you? Pussycat. Get out the way. Go eat some treats. Normally, I would say you can't have just those, but I love you, so you can have them today. Alrighty, name something that couples say they do not get enough of in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Number 1 answer, sex. Number 2, sleep. Number 3, each other, tied with alone time. Money and time together, which I think is each other. Okay. Let's go to the top. Carla says intimacy. That is sex, and it is a nickel. Steffi, Edna, and Christina all say alone time, which is 3. And I am going to refresh because those are the only answers I see. All right, here we go. That's a little better. Jamie and Francis both said sex. Miss Maggie said sex. And Tammy said sex. All righty. Next question. Name a shallow reason why you wouldn't date someone. Name a shallow reason why you wouldn't date someone. Damn, Steffi. She's very specific on that one. Duck Dynasty beard. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Name a shallow reason why you would not date someone. Ooh. All righty. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. Number 1 answer, their looks, which is followed by ugly. So I think that's going to be the same thing. They're short or shorter than me is number 2. Number 3 is they don't have enough money. Number 4 is it's a weight issue. And number 5, they have bad breath. All right, so let's go up here to the top. Let's take a look at what we have. And this is their unkept. That's a nickel. Christine says height. That's 4. Steffi G says they eat like a pig. I'm going to say that's weight. 2. I know what you mean, but you know. They have the Duck Dynasty beard. That's their looks. They're ugly. That's a nickel. Because you feel sorry for them. Miss Tammy, I am sorry to say that I think you may have heard the question wrong or you just thought differently. Maggie says appearance, that's a nickel. Miss Francis says they broke. 3. Janie says they broke. 3. All right, let's move on to the next question. What is something that you always want more of? What is something that you always want more of? What is something that you always want more of? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got to get live on my live. There we go. Okay. All right. Number 1 answer, money. Number 2, sex. Number 3, chocolate, food, desserts, or candy. Food. And number 4, vacation. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody said money. And that's a nickel. Ooh, scores are going to be so easy this week. So my daughter called me last night at like 9:30. She's like, what would it take to get you on an airplane? Now, I have not been on an airplane in at least 20 years. My first answer was, well, a real ID. I have not been on an airplane because I'm claustrophobic and I'm also a germaphobe. So the idea of having somebody touch me going through the airport, getting on a freaking plane in a small enclosed area for hours on end without a cigarette to fly someplace when I can drive is terrifying for me. I don't fly. Unless I'm going home over to Europe, I don't fly. You know what I mean? I know I am a land cruiser. Yeah. I'm like, okay, why? My granddaughter in June turns 18. So this is my daughter's last chance to force her children to go on a family vacation and act like her kids. And so she wants me and Pop to go with them. I said, I could just drive. She goes, it's a 5-day drive, Mother. I said, no, it's not. She goes, even with your 100-mile-an-hour behind, it's still going to be 3 to 4 days. So I have to consider flying to Florida to go to Disney World, which I got to tell you is not the happiest place on earth. It's not my favorite amusement park. But to go to Disney World, when Disneyland's 6 hours away by car, so I may be taking like a 3-week road trip because I may need, like 5 or 6 days to get there. So I'm going to have to meander a little bit, get there, spend 2 or 3 days, and then 5 or 6 days to meander back. I'm thinking, I could make a round trip out of it. March is not too cold. Most of the snow is melted. I could get there. No, give me a head start, right? So I don't know. I may be gone for a week in March. The other thing is that we'd have to find somebody to take care of the animals. And with her taking her kids and going, that's all of our dog walker house sitters right there. So we'd have to find somebody else to come up that we could depend on to come up, take care of our animals for 4 or 5 days while we're gone. Otherwise, Pop can't go, which kind of defeats the point, the purpose of going. So we have to work it out. All right, next question. Name something men often wish was bigger. We'll talk about that because if Sash was here, it wouldn't be an issue. Name something men often wish was bigger. Christine, wee wee. They're banana. I love the way we try to get around the YouTube. You can't say that. You would think that if the channel isn't monetized, that they wouldn't care. You know what I mean? Name something men often wish was bigger. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. Number 1 answer. Their tool. We'll say that one. Number 2, the bank account. Number 3, their biceps, muscles, or breasts. Number 2, their paycheck. And number 1, their house. That's it. Okay, let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so Tammy said they're trucks. I'm going to put that in with the house kind of thing. So you're still going to get a point for it, but everybody else hit that nickel. Name one way people make up after a fight. Name a way that people make up after a fight. Maybe I'll fly down and have my car shipped and then just drive my car back. I could do that. I have to find out how much a train would cost. I could do a train. All righty, let's take a look. Name one way that people make up after a fight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I wish I could change that little thing at the bottom there, my subscribe thing. It's very small. Name one way people make up after a fight. Number one answer is sex, and it's tied with kissing. So, sex or kissing. Number 2, apologize. Number 3 is talking, and number 4 is they go out to eat. That way, if the fight breaks out again, it's a food fight. At least everybody gets to have fun. Okay. Alrighty. Christine says they apologize. That's a 4. And Steffi says they talk, saying that they're sorry. That's also 4. Everybody else got the nickel. Does anybody have a perfect score? Nope. Nope. Right? Just go everywhere. But see, I'm over 55, so I think on Amtrak I get like half price because I'm over 55. Now, before I read this question, I am going to let you know that they asked this question apparently of our generation, because all of the answers are our generation. So 50 plus, give or take, like 45 and above kind of thing. I know it should have been couples and not people, because being intimate with the neighbor is kind of awkward. All right, so here's our question. Name a famous duo, real or fictional. I know I'd have to take a bus from here to Kingman, because that's where the closest Amtrak station is. Name a famous duo, real or fiction. All righty. Name a famous duo, real or fictional, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1 answer, Batman and Robin. Number 2, Bonnie and Clyde. Number 3, Sonny and Cher. Number 4, Abbott and Costello or Laurel and Hardy. And number 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. Number 1, sorry, bottom of the card. Number 1 is going to be the Flintstones. So if you hit any of the Flintstones, if you said Barney and Fred, we'll go with that, okay? Let's go up to the top. Edna said Batman and Robin, and that's a nickel. Francis gets the nickel. Maggie. Then we have Tammy. She gets a point. All right, if they put the Flintstones on there, I'm going for one for Shaggy and Scooby too, because they're kind of the same thing, you know? All right, Miss Janie said, Donnie and Marie Osmond. Shit, I'm giving you a point for that one. I remember that duo. Christine said, Fred and Ginger. You know, that is like one of the most famous duos ever. I'm giving you the point on that one. And Carla said, Fred and Ginger. She's getting a point too. Oh my God. Carla, start the engine. I know, don't freak out. I had people like freaking out when I did that one time. I know it's supposed to be red, but I'm embracing my natural blonde. So don't freak out. Even my granddaughter, Lily, didn't recognize me. I went to pick her up. She stayed on the bus. She got off, looked around, looked right at me, got back on the bus. I walked over. I was like, Lily Bell? She's like, oh. Bus driver comes over the page. She didn't recognize you. Captain and Teal. There's another one. All right. Yeah, you're going to have to definitely get it done faster because we're going right now. Name something you do on your knees. Name something that you do on your knees. Bo and Luke Duke. I like that one. Yeah, that would have been a good one too. She puts in bathroom shoes, but I'd rather pray on my knees. Oops. All right. So we got a whole lot of Catholics in here. Shh, I'm a recovering Catholic. Carla took the high road. All right. Name something you do on your knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just to make sure that you're paying extra penance in a Catholic church too, they put that kneeler bar in, and when you flip it down so you can kneel to pray, it's just wide enough that when you kneel down, the position of it hits right below the kneecap and hurts like a mother. And that there is never padding on that thing. All right. Name something that you do on your knees. Number 1 answer is pray. Number 2 is clean. Number 3 is gardening. Number 4 is y'all know what it is. Number 5 is crawl. So let's go up to the top. Edna said she cleans, so she gets 4. Everybody else hit the prey. Thank you for not sending me to hell in a handbasket. I appreciate it, guys. Oh, Miss Francis. I heard that's good for digestion. Name something that people do because of their midlife crisis. Name something that people do because of their midlife crisis. Ooh. Uh-huh, yeah. Uh-huh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh. Mm. Damn. No, honey, that's not your midlife crisis, baby. That's menopause. Tammy, you don't need to correct it, honey. Trust me, I can translate Google. Would you please wake up, phone? Thank you. Name something people do because of their midlife crisis. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You tell Mikey to behave himself. He's a bad boy. All right. Number 1 answer. They buy a car. Number 2, they have an affair or they cheat. Number 3, they get a divorce. Number 4, they spend, shop, or travel. And number 5, they change their hair or makeup. Yeah. I can see all of these things. Shaylee had a midlife crisis the other day. Her mother looked at her and said, knock that shit off. You're going to be 18, not 40. Oh my God, I'm almost an adult. Shut up. All right, let's go with the sports car first. And that's the nickel. So I got Christine, I got Edna, I got Maggie. Tammy. Then we're going to go up to the top. Let's see what else we got. We have plastic surgery. That is the change the hair, the makeup thing. So plastic surgery for Miss Carla is a point. Spending a lot of money. 2 points for Miss Steffi G. Francis says they cheat. 4. And Miss Janie says they get angry easy. I'm telling you, that's menopause. But I'm going to give you the point anyway. Name something your parents said not to do that you do now. Name something that your parents said not to do that you now do. Yeah, it's teen life crisis, right? Did anybody see what JFK Jr., JRFK Jr., whatever the hell his name is, what he did today? I don't get behind a lot of the shit that he does, but this one I can get behind. He's cutting federal money to any hospitals that no federal money, no Medicaid, no Medicare funds going to any hospitals that provide teenagers with hormone blockers, surgery, or any other permanent modification type surgery that's not medically required. Name something your parents said not to do that you now do. Name something that your parents said not to do that you now do. I'm paying the damn electric bill now. Name something your parents said not to do that you now do. All right, y'all, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let me refresh. All righty. Number 1 answer is smoke. Number 2 is drink. Number 3, curse, swear, or talk back. Number 4 is stay up late. And number 5, sex. Bumpin' Uglies, mattress mambo. The 5-leg 2-step. Let's go and see what we got. Talk back to your elders. Talk back. That's 3. That's 3, Miss Francis. Jamie, Edna, and Tammy all said smoke. That's a nickel. Carla said curse. 3. Maggie, 3. Christine, leave the lights on. I love it. I'm giving you a point. Screw it. Steffi G says nope, 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 no. All right. So here is our 5-point question. This is true or false. Remember, we're playing urban myth. Yeah. So you either get 5 points for this or you get no points. You either true or false this question. 3 Washington streakers had their car stolen as they ran naked through a Denny's restaurant in Spokane, Washington on a frigid January morning. Is that true or is it an urban myth? 3 Washington streakers had their car stolen as they ran naked through a Denny's restaurant in Spokane, Washington on a frigid January morning. Is that true or an urban myth? All right, guys, I'm going to give you the countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That is true. Apparently, the 3 of them had left their car running to keep it warm, and somebody took off with it. That's true. So let's see. Christine gets 5 points. Francis gets 5 points. That's it. All right. Let's add some scores. Janie, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Edna, you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 47. Miss Steffi G, you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 33. Christine, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 43. And Miss Maggie, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 47. Ooh, we got a tie so far. Miss Francis, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 46, 50. Carla, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And Miss Tammy, you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, and 37. Francis, you win. Miss Francis. Yeah, you had to have a getaway driver. Told me the car running in the parking lot. Yeah, moron. Hey. All right. Ooh, how about some vintage Ricky Racky? I'm going to send you some vintage Ricky Racky in light blue. All right, putting it in the bin. In it goes. Ugh. All right, so now we're going to get this put away. Okay. So before everybody runs out, because I know, it's Sunday, everybody wants to get on with their day. These need to go in the box. It scares me when I look down and the cat's not in the kitty cave. I don't know where he is. It's terrifying. Okay. So we got a lot of things going on. Today at 2 o'clock, that's 3, 4, and 5 across the country. We're going to be having the regular monthly sale that we usually have on the 7th. We're going to be having it today. House Mouse will be here. And then tomorrow, we have a hidden journaling card video. And then I'm going to have a punch sale tomorrow afternoon, I think at 3, 4, 5, and 6 across the country. And And then we have a bonus video this week. It's a greeting card. I still haven't found it. It's here someplace. And then by Thursday, you need to sign up for the washi swap over in our group. If you have not signed up, then we can't put you in the rotation. And I need to have at least 5 people to actually, you know, make it work. So right now, I think there's only like 3 people signed up. So I'll have to figure that one out. And I'll be sending out who you're going to send to on the 15th, which is Friday. This month's Project of 25 challenge is chalk. Any kind of chalk. Could be chalk paint, chalk markers, kids chalk, sidewalk chalk, school chalk, carpenter's chalk, tailor's chalk, whatever. Any kind of chalk. And or cupcake papers, those things that you put the cupcakes in, you know, the cupcake liners. So one, the other, or both, that's your project for the month. Also, there are several polls in the group. One of them is, it's not a poll, it's just a post. And these are all pinned to the top. One of them is to make suggestions for the Dark Macabre journal this year. The other one is for the next journal that we're going to be doing. I'm going to be closing that Tuesday night. So you still have a couple of days to get in and get that one. There are 5 choices for that. There is a little golden book, Winnie the Pooh theme. There is a Girly Roses Lace and Frou Frou, a standard journal. Then there's also a travel-themed non-traveler's notebook, just a regular journal, standard build for travel theme. Then there's a steampunk album journal. And then there's also a 4-part book set for a fairy tale series. So we'll do 4 fairy tales, 1 small journal for each one in a box kind of thing. Okay. That is over there. What else is over there? There's also a request for the mixed media Monday mixed media mini morsels. And if you participated in that the first Monday of the month, which was last Monday, it's 5 prompts. You can do them in any order that you want. You can combine them, whatever you want to do. It's like real, actual mixed media, not, you know, the stuff we play here. But there's a poll for you to decide if you want to do it just the first Monday of every month. Do you want to do it the first and third Monday, just every now and then, or never do that again? Okay. So that's over there as well. What else is over there? Dark Macabre we did. Quarterly Swap we did. Projects Challenge we did. Also, I'm going to be converting it into a calendar, you know, like a listing. So we're going to be putting it in the files. If you would like to put in your birthday, you just need the month and the day. And that way, if somebody wants to send you a birthday card, they can, or, you know, a swap, you know. That's there. And that's it, guys. It's really, really busy this week. Really busy. But that's like everything. So if you're new here and I haven't yet offended you, then obviously I'm not working hard enough. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification so that you're here when I offend you, because you wouldn't want to miss it. I wouldn't want you to miss it. Maybe I would, you know, who cares? I don't really want you here. No, I'm kidding. But, you know, if you want to see how long it takes me to offend you, because I offend everybody, just sign up, you know, hit the subscribe button, and then, you know, do the notification bell thing. Also, if you want to know what's going on, as far as like, do I have any free classes coming up? Am I traveling? What are the videos coming out? What kind of other things that we got going on? You can find all of that information. Maybe you want to support the channel. Maybe you want some free digitals. Maybe you want to pay for some digitals, however you want to do it. You could go over and check out my Ko-Fi. You can do my Patreon. You can go over and join my tribe on the Facebook group. Fantastic, supportive, loving, wonderful group of ladies over there. All of that information can be found in the drop down in the description. When you click more, it's going to give you links to everything. Until I see you again, stay cool, stay hydrated, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye-bye.